Good morning. This is TMI Socials. It's a brand new day for you to stay updated with the latest of trendy gist on the space of social media. Once again, welcome on board. My name is Anu Stevens, your social media guide, as always, here to keep you up to speed with what you should know. Now, we'll kickstart this morning with a sad story, interestingly, as gunmen during the weekend killed the driver of an 18-seater commercial bus in a viral video and abducted its passengers at Akunu in Akoko Northeast local government area of Ondo State. Now, these gunmen, suspected to be kidnappers, have reportedly hijacked a commercial bus coming from the southeast from Lagos State and down to the southwest Nigeria, and also abducted all of the passengers as well, in this video that we get to see. Now, the kidnappers reportedly killed the driver of the bus and left a little girl behind after kidnapping her parents alongside other passengers. Let's have a feel.
The guy won turn.
Maybe they come for Lagos. I don't know where they come from.
No, they come for Lagos. All of us eat for that place. Huh?
Okay, for Akure.
Yeah. All of us eat there. See this small girl now. Okay, they come out the father. Yeah. Okay, from inside this bus. Now only they now.
Now, still on this video, reactions have been trailing, over the weekend up until now. Let's show you a tweet of what Ned Woko has to say, or had to say, as regards this video. And then he said, this was reported to have happened to GUO yesterday. They killed the driver, left the small girl there, and kidnapped all the passengers. This is the reason for the law on self-defense. If the driver had a gun or any of the passengers, the kidnappers wouldn't certainly have had their way. The only thing they have that's good and the law-abiding citizens don't have are guns. The passengers might never be rescued, and just imagine the poor little girl who would be, mishamped, sort of, so to say. Me adding my own bits to his tweet there. And moving over to how you reacted to this particular tweet from Ned Woko as regards, what happened in Ondo State precisely. Let's move over to the reactions. Now, this user on Instagram says they should legalize gun in a country where 100% of the citizens have anger issues. Really, I totally agree. And then this one says gun violence will be 100% if we legalize gun in this country. I know what I am saying. Okay, it's all right. Moving over to another one. Let us see what we have. Harrison Taylor says, this Ned just they push this gun agenda. We say no. The repercussions will be far more worse in these already lawless states. And another one says, you can tell this one has guns piled up somewhere, waiting to start selling. Nigerians got no chill on socials. Okay, do we have another reaction to this story finally? Let's see one more. And this one, Mayor OJ on Instagram says, legalize gun for Nigeria care. Make person vex on life me because I mess inside BRT. My Lagosians people will understand what BRT is. And finally, this one says, how do you push for the legalization of firearms when we don't have a fingerprint database and most people who commit homicide go scot-free? How does this make any sense? Oh well, only time will tell in this wonderful state called Nigeria. Now moving over, President Bola Tinubu's chief of staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, has said that social media has become a societal menace and must be regulated. Gbajabiamila said this while representing Tinubu at the public presentation of a book, Nigerian Public Discourse, the interplay of empirical evidence and hyperbole, written by a former Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, in Lagos State. So, reactions trailing this particular news over the weekend was a viral tweet about the same person, Gbajabiamila, using social media to bash the former, government. Let's take a look.
A topic of which I am absolutely very much interested. The menace of social media. Yes, indeed, it is a societal menace. For many of us, you will understand that once you hit that send button, the potential to reach millions of people all around the world poses great danger, not just to the society.
We could just, have a glimpse of what Mr. Macaroni said. He said, and I read, social media wasn't a menace when Mr. Gbajabiamila. If we could just go back to that particular post on the video. So it says social media wasn't a menace when Mr. Gbajabiamila used it to address government as vagabonds and barbarians in 2014. Today he is a chief, of staff and suddenly realizes that social media is a menace. Hypocritical vagabonds in power, he says. And then if you look at the tweet up there, this was Femi Gbajabiamila in 2014 saying, now if obtaining, money from 520K people for 4.5K jobs isn't 419, someone needs to tell me what it is. Vagabonds in power and barbarians at the gates. Right, a clear case of whatever you put on social media never goes away. Social media never ever forgets. Now let's see your reactions on this one. Comrade Ronnie says, my message to Femi Gbajabiamila: before regulating social media in Nigeria, I urge you to use the same energy to regulate poverty, unemployment, inflation, food security, and foreign exchange. With all current problems in Nigeria, you, Femi Gbajabiamila, only problem is social media. Laugh out loud. If you don't want to be criticized, then leave politics, leave Abuja, and return to your local Surulere. Denying civilians the right to freedom is a total, wickedness, he says. Let's have another reaction still on the story. D. Nino says, most of us won't agree, but that's just the truth. Other countries we run to also has their own challenges, but you can never see it in the media. Nigerians has the power of social media within our reach, but are we using it adequately? Is the big question for you this morning. And finally on the story, Biodu says, things that should be regulated: fuel price, dollar rate, 300% price increment in foodstuff, insecurity, adjunct poverty, unemployment, chronic corruption within your colleagues, your priorities. Don't angry me more than you have already done this man. Okay, whatever, would be the outcome of this particular conversation, of course, you're going to be aware right here on TMI Socials. Now, moving over, it seems during the weekend it was from one sad tale up until another. Now, Access Holdings PLC has confirmed the death of its group chief executive officer, Herbert Wigwe. Wigwe died in a helicopter crash on Friday with his wife and son, and also a former group chairman of the Nigerian Exchange Group PLC, Abimbola Ogunbanjo. The bank, in a statement yesterday, signed by the company's group secretary, Sunday Iwochi, confirmed the unfortunate incident. A total of 6 people were in the helicopter that crashed near the California-Nevada border, and no one survived the crash. What exactly led to the crash of the Airbus helicopters EC-130 remains unclear as we speak. Let's get reactions on the story. The intentional parent says, a total hit to the financial industry. What a loss. Another lesson for us all to understand that this world is not ours to own. Now another one, we have another reaction to this story. Let us see. Okay, finally this one says, man was super intelligent and a cool cat. He was even building a university at Herbert Wigwe University, and just like that, it ends. Show us mercy, son of man. And finally, this one says, there is so much pain in my heart at the moment. I also feel anger as well. I plead to all who are opportune to read this to pray that in the process of hustling for a better living, may we not be a victim of untimely death. Amen. Amen. Now, just to eulogize and to pay a tribute to Herbert Wigwe. Okay, now before that, let's have a tweet. He posted something 3 weeks ago, and he says on Twitter, or formerly Twitter, today and always, let us remember that life is a precious gift, a chance to breathe, feel, love, experience, and connect. Let us honor this gift by living with purpose, kindness, and gratitude, making every moment count. Let us number our days. He made this particular post on the 19th of January 2024. And then some persons online were saying, okay, maybe he saw this forthcoming, the normal African stuff as usual. But either ways, let's pay a tribute to Herbert Wigwe, playing you the last time he celebrated his birthday, whilst he was here.
To you, happy birthday. To you, happy birthday, dear Herbert. Happy birthday to you. Are you all ready? Yes. Hey, happy birthday. Come on. Hey, happy birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, come on, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Now may the soul of the departed rest in peace. Amen. Moving over to sports. The Super Eagles of Nigeria lost to host Ivory Coast in a thrilling Africa Cup of Nations AFCON final match at the Anslanser Outwater Olympic Stadium in Abidjan yesterday. Super Eagles captain William Strust Ekon has been named the AFCON 2023 Man of the competition. Ivory Coast's success sees them add this year's title to those who claimed in 1992 and of course 2015, while this win also allows them to join Nigeria on 3 Cup of Nations triumphs overall. Just quite a dicey, and a very sad and pathetic situation on the space of socials last night. But let's see how you reacted to Nigeria's performance, I would say.
God do. God day. God day.
That's what happens when before winning they start making pepper soup.
Yeah, I beg bring pepper soup. Me shark biko. Now sharking of the pepper soup I did now because I can't kill myself.
Ivory Coast, you think you can embarrass me? I need oxygen. Somebody please. I need oxygen. Ivory Coast. Let me not say we don't coast for you. I'm feeling
My fellow Nigerians, this was not the video that I planned. This is not what we wanted, but it's okay. It's okay. Last, we are Nigerians. We are still Nigerians. They cannot shame us. Listen, today, the elephants had it, but the eagles, we are coming back. And to the Super Eagles, listen, we are proud of you. You did an amazing job. In this midst of hardship and all the things going on, you gave us a reason to hope, to laugh. You united us as a nation, and we are super proud of what you did. We are praying for you. We can't wait to have you back home. And for everyone who prayed, for everyone who believed, listen, God still no shame us. Okay? I'm praying for you. We might have lost this battle, but we will not lose the war. We are coming back. We are Nigerians. Heads up. Proud. Last.
Absolutely. God no go shame us. A big congratulations to the current champions. Now, moving over to a foreign gist, and my final story for you for today is a viral post that went on over the weekend that says the president of Hungary has resigned on a live television over a decision to pardon a man convicted of covering up a child sexual abuse case. It was revealed last week that President Novak had given clemency to a man jailed for forcing children to retract sexual abuse claims against a director of a state-run children's home. Protests calling for her to step down had been growing in Hungary, but Ms. Novak apologized and said she made a mistake in granting the pardon. Let's have a feel of what she said.
Magyar emberek határon innen és túl. Most önökhöz szólok. Nem a politikusokhoz, a politikacsinálókhoz, hanem azokhoz, akiknek a szolgálatára 2 évvel ezelőtt felesküdtem. Azért vállaltam ezt a feladatot, mert szenvedélyesen szeretem Magyarországot, a hazánkat. És mert hiszek önökben. Hiszem, hogy egy békés, szeretettel teli, egymásra odafigyelő nemzet a miénk. Hiszek a csendes többségben, a minden nap keményen dolgozó magyar emberek határon innen és túl.
It's time to get your reactions. Now, trust Nigerians. This one says, the citizens made that happen. Nigerian citizens will never, just toothless cats, rant on social media. You don't hold your local government, state, federal, House of Reps, senators, and governors accountable. Always the president. Don't you know you voted for the reps and senators to represent your interest at the House? When you skip past them? Anyway, we'll see. Moving over, another one that we have. All right, this one says, I see comments about Nigerian politics can never, and I wonder if us, the common man, will agree to leave a place where we benefit very well financially. Most of us are cut out of the same cloth and will behave like these politicians if we are in their shoes. All right. Now, finally, this one says, even if the sky is fallen, Nigerian politicians will rather than resign. Anyway, you saw that for yourself, right? Interesting times we are on the space of socials. Well, I would say that with all of the bad news that had been circulating over the weekend up until today, endeavor that you, at your own little corner, in your own little way, find a way to be happy, okay? And ensure you know what you consume. Consume positivity and not the negative stuff on the space of socials. That's all I have for you today. My name is Anuoluwapo Stevens. I'll catch you tomorrow.